Wellington, Auckland, Singapore,
Sing a snore.
London. Alright, after 36 hours of travelling, time to London. Right by the toilet.
Right by the toilet flushing.
Oh man, so tired.
And fresh.
Here we are in London. First impressions of London flying in as a Kiwi. It is flat. There's no hills anywhere. Yeah, where's your mountains at? If it was a mountain battle, New Zealand wins. So now we're about to hire a car and then drive about 3 hours to Swansea, Wales. And there's an ancient traditional song from Wales that goes boom boom boom, let me say Wales, Wales. Boom boom boom, let me say Wales. Alright, got ourselves this mean hire car, check it out. Woo, too much flash as, bro. Now let's just have a bit of a gaze at how flash this car is. Check this out. When I unlock it, this happens. Fucking Puma comes out on the ground. Wales! Alright, boys and girls, time for a bit of a mission to see how much things cost. First up, butter. Where's the butter? £2 for 250 grams. New Zealand butter is normally 500 grams. £4 is probably about $10. So, the fuck is up with the price of butter? All these little canals. So I reckon, done no research at all, but back in the day this would have been the centre of it all the trade. And now they're all controlled by these gates that open and close, like this guy here. Barrages, if you will. New word of the day that I just saw on a sign before.
Barrage, darling.
Barrage. Still pretty pumping with boats, but oh, we're about to see the gate open. Big deal. Now that's television. Welcome to another episode of Celebrity Watch here in Swansea, Wales, where behind me is the home of Catherine Zeta-Jones. Apparently, my girlfriend tells me. We were driving past and Catherine Zeta-Jones put her head out the window and looked at me. What's up, Catherine? What's up? Welcome to another episode of My House, My Castle. We're here at Oystermouth Castle. Dun dun. Pretty damn cool. Wow, look at the view as well. Oystermouth Castle was built by Norman lords to control Gower. The first castle was timber, gradually extended and rebuilt in stone after frequent attacks by the Welsh. Most of the castle we see today was built in the late 1200s by the de Brouwers family, the Lords of Gower, the Lady in White. Alina de Brouwers lived at Oystermouth Castle in its heyday. In the 1290s and early 1300s, she was a strong woman. She married her first husband when she was 7. Jesus Christ. He was executed and Alina spent 5 years in the Tower of London before she returned to Gower, rumoured to haunt the castle. Ooh. She's known as the Lady in White. Where is she? Can we see her? Just found a little secret little cave thing. This is probably like a secret exit. Cave zone. This is definitely the castle with the view. There we are. That was another episode of My House, My Castle. Alright, bit of a quick Google and I found somewhere that makes a pie. Motley pie and coffee. Let's see what they got. Well, they're quite small. Here we are, got a steak and ale pie. This thing is tiny. Here's my hand for scale. Steak and ale, and for scale. Whoa. Put it on a list, eh? My thoughts on the steak and ale pie in Swansea, Wales. Weird. Very small. The pastry's like, I don't know, hard. The filling's actually pretty nice, and you can smell ale. Have a smell.
As a vegetarian, it's very nice.
Yeah, just smelling some steak. $9 New Zealand for this tiny little pie. Alright, the hunt continues for a pie in the UK. Not sure about this one. Welcome to another episode of My House, My Castle, My Abbey. This is Neath Abbey. Made in, when was it? 1123?
1160? I don't know.
112060? Cold, eh?
Someone's been drinking alcohol in here.
Someone's been having a nice time in the abbey.
Are you a choir monk or a lay brother?
Choir monks and lay brothers. I think I'm a lay brother. You're a choir monk, I'm a lay brother. Yeah, that's me, look. That's you.
Live a simple life, materially poor but spiritually rich. There's a picture of him poking a horse's bumhole. No, it's not a horse.
No, it's a bull. Cow.
Goat?
They poked cows' bums. Whoa. It's crazy, eh? It's time to go see a spooky ghost. Oh, you coming here? What?
No, it's actually just freaking out. It's the vibes. It's
Creepy vibes. Who knows what would have gone on in here, eh? It's a little spot where you shoot people with arrows. But yo, trying to fuck with me, boy. Shoot you with an arrow? Get out of my abbey. Latest episode of My House, My Castle. This is Pennard Castle. This is what it would have looked like. Little spot here to shoot cunts with arrows. What are you looking at, boot? I want to get shot with an arrow. This is the master bedroom. Wow. They're just sitting up here, guarding your castle, shooting arrows. Pretty damn awesome. Now, time to go have a beer at the Worm's Head Hotel in Rossley. Just had a brilliant feed and a beer. Now we're gonna go check out the Worm's Head and Some tiny little horses. Tiny horse. Oh, that one's taking a mud. It's like the little Shetland horses. Oh my god, this is like crazy. As most New Zealanders know, when you've got a lamb, you put a docking ring on its tail and then it falls off. But check this guy out. He is not looking good. Don't know what they do about shearing here either. What are you doing with the tail, mate? What buzzes me out is this stone wall here. Goes all the way up there. It's probably older than New Zealand. Now we're off for the traditional Joe's ice cream. Traditional Joe's ice cream. Damn. Joe's. That was good. How much is lamb?
£16.
So that'd be about 33 bucks. Alright, on this episode of My House, My Castle, we're in downtown and it is Swansea Castle.
Bombed in the Blitz.
This bad boy got bombed in the Blitz. William the Conqueror seized the English throne in 1066 to control the Welsh. The first Lord of Goa, Henry de Beaumont, built an earth and timber castle here around 1106. Woo! Alright, welcome to a new segment called The Oldest Pubs in Britain. So I can afford to go to one here. This is Cross Keys. The oldest pub in Swansea. 500 years old. Let's see what we got. Oldest pub in Swansea. Got lots of beer. Place looks pretty cool.
Playing Spice Girls.
Yeah, their music taste is not 500 years old. It's only 20. Just had some shocking information here on the oldest pubs in Britain that I can afford to go to on here. Cross Keys, oldest building in Swansea. That is now a pub, but the oldest actual pub is this new one that we're going to, the No Sign Wine Bar. Oh, here we go, look. The No Sign Wine Bar has just played its part in the street history for over 300 years. Let's go see what this place is all about. Very old. Alright, got my pint. This place is long. So long. Okay, well, two of the oldest pubs in Swansea at least. Here we go, look. The premises No Sign Wine Bar dates back to 1690. Over 300 years ago. A lot has changed in that time. Here are a few that happened or were thought normal at the time. People began to eat with forks for the first time. You were not seen as masculine unless you had long hair and a beard.
Beard, woo!
I'm masculine. Women did not wear underwear. Ooh, where are you going? Newspapers were a recent invention and coffee houses were fast becoming popular amongst higher classes. The men would drink coffee and the women were banned from coffee houses and expected to drink tea. Dylan Thomas would not be born for another 224 years. Public executions were seen as entertainment in the 1690s. Complex top-knot hairstyles were all the rage.
That's now a thing again.
Hipsters. The oldest pubs in Britain that I can afford to go to on here. Welcome to another episode of My House, My Castle here, and today it's a freaking doozy. This is Cardiff Castle. Proper castle with a moat and everything. I think you can go inside there, so buckle up boys and girls. It's time for a castle. Let's transport ourselves back to 1268. We're about to go in through the drawbridge and there's heaps of guards and Everyone's pointing their bow and arrows at us. This lady with the pink bag is a knight about to attack us. Oh, we got past her. We're all good. Whoa. We're at the castle gates. The Leaning Tower of Castle. Whoa. This is what it's like inside a castle. The south guard room. The guard room was always cold, dank and dark with only narrow arrow loops for windows. From here soldiers and watchmen viewed the streams of merchants, servants and nobles passing through the narrow gate passage. They were a deterrent, ready to question strangers and if necessary to fire their deadly crossbows. Portcullis room. You come up here, fire your crossbow, everyone. Oh, here we go, this is a family tree. Probably lots of inbreeding here, eh?
Oh, so the bathroom, is it?
On the tree, yeah. Sit here and take a mud. Get in front of me taking a mud. This is where you fire your arrows at everyone indiscriminately, rapid fire.
At 15 metres high and 2 metres wide, it's hard to imagine that anyone would be bold enough to try to take Caerphilly Castle.
Raining arrows and stones. Like, whoa, chop chop. Wicked. Good sound effects. What's the round table? This is where the princess sleeps. Top of the castle.
They kind of wanted to get the bay, didn't they? Because this would have been the walls all the way up to that.
Yeah. But enough of them attacking from all angles.
Yeah.
There'll be one weak point, eh?
Strategic.
Yeah. Put her in the stocks. Let's get her. Trebuchet. Fire a trebuchet at the castle. Probably why that thing's on a lean. Alright, on to the next castle. This has been an episode of My House, My Castle. I found out if you go to Greg's and get a chicken bake, if this was in pie shape, this is basically a pie. Full on pastry like a pie. This is a chicken bake. So they do have pies. They're just called something weird. This has been another episode of Pie Watch. Alright, here we are now in Cardiff, where we're going to be able to do two birds with one stone. The oldest pub in Cardiff, or the oldest pubs in Britain. Looking forward to go where I'm here. And My House, My Castle, Cardiff Castle. Here's the big moment. The Rummer Tavern. 1713, Cardiff's oldest pub. So well over 300 years old.
It's free pool on a Tuesday, let's go.
Alright. Wow.
It smells.
That is cleaning stuff. Smells 300 years old. Here we are, got our pints. Bit of a pint with a view here of Cardiff Castle. Bit smelly in there, so we're sitting outside. Have our pint and then we'll go check out the castle. Here we are in Cardiff Castle. Whoa. So what, this is a 2,000-year-old wall. Whoa. Now that is old. Right, some World War II tunnels. Bloody Hitler, eh?
Here it is.
Air raid shelter. It's dark.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently
Job opportunity.
this country
Like that.
Keep mum, that means be quiet.
Not like that.
Outrage.
Never walked over that dock, don't we? And now we're here.
Yeah, we're like
In it.
in where it was happening. Walking the halls of the air raid shelter. This place would have been getting bombed. There's a little shooting perch. This would have been where you sit, put your crossbow out here. What do you want, boy? You want to get shot with my crossbow? Right, it's time for the money shot of Cardiff Castle. The keep, built in 1081. Crazy. It's old. There's some Game of Thrones stuff right here, eh? Oh, they. So cool. What we got up here? View to the south. Damn, sweet. Keep going to the castle up here. King of the castle. Cardiff Castle. Worth the 16 quid. I'll say quid now, because I'm British. My house, my castle. Cardiff Castle edition. A little bit of the Swansea market.
Biggest market in Wales, indoor market in Wales. Faggots.
Faggots. There's a lot of faggots. Get your cockles.
Oysters, clams and cockles!
Can you give them a try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not cooked. They're just raw.
We put pepper and vinegar on them.
Pepper and vinegar.
Nice sour pepper and vinegar.
Cool. Let's try some then.
Bit of cockles.
Swansea market.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, not bad.
Sorry.
Fishy.
Yeah,
good.
Should we get the traditional Welsh cakes?
Yeah.
The chocolate ones.
Got our Welsh cakes and our cockles. Post cockles update. Not a bad little snack. I feel like I got fish breath now. Give us a kiss.
It's like kissing the sea.
Alright, next up is traditional Welsh cake. Alright, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Traditional Welsh cake served by a traditional Welsh princess. What do we got here? This little guy with some sugar on it. Was it like raisins in there?
Yeah.
If you're a Kiwi, it's just like a pikelet. Oh, it's actually really nice.
Fresh out of the oven is better.
Don't get much more Welsh than this. I would rate that highly. We got some iced coffees. Oh, you got one coffee bean. How many I got?
Oh,
One.
more of a milky drink.
What a rip-off. Now we're off to this new place that I just learned how to say. Llangennith. Yeah. I'm Welsh. Look at this really old church. Not sure how old this place is, just saw it. It looks like a castle. Oh, so we can go in there, eh? In the year 1099, there was a priest called Bigwe. Church founded in the year 560. Wow. Maybe I've been getting it wrong, looking at the oldest pubs. Should be looking at the oldest churches. Alright, new segment. Oldest church in Britain. So I can afford to go wrong here. Let's go, eh? Over 1,500 years this bad boy's been around. Very old stuff. Cool. Let's go look at the castle.
And a bathroom.
Let's go look at the bathroom. Alright, welcome to the latest episode of Castle Time. On the menu today we've got Weebly Castle. This place has been around since the 1100s and it was built by someone called Reese. And first thing we notice is a robotic lawnmower. What happens if you stand in front of it?
It probably just stopped.
It's gonna chop my foot off.
No?
Woohoo!
They've got a robot at the station.
Oh, you've upside down.
I've annoyed it, eh? It's going back. It's gonna go get reinforcements. Alright, castle time. Whoa. What a view. Yeah, what's down there? Scared of the dungeon. Dungeon zone. This is cool.
Yeah, the dead people go.
Yeah, that's where they throw all the bodies. Alright, time to inspect the grounds. Turns out I missed a bit. About to go upstairs. Check out the castle.
Oh wow, it's got all the castles up.
Oh,
We've seen it all.
holy man.
This would be main bed for me.
Yeah.
Look at the castle down here.
Big fireplace. Imagine the shit that would have gone on in here. Look at this bad boy. Little lemon hole there. Gonna have a bite. Oh, shit.
So moist.
Moist. Shepherd's Cafe. Apparently closed. How old is your mill? This mill was built in the year 1170. That's old. How small is your cinema? Because this one is the smallest cinema in Wales. You can bring your own film on USB, DVD or Blu-ray. Closed. How small is your cinema? Alright, got tipped off by a local that you can get a Ron Evans pie from a fish and chip shop. A couple bites in and we had a blowout.
Oh.
Lost its guts. Still nowhere near a New Zealand pie. Oh, welcome to another episode of My House, My Castle. So we've travelled all the way to the Celtic Lodge here and found this ancient archaeological site. The castle dating back to 2021. Here it is. Mostly inhabited by children. Welcome back to another episode of Castle Zone. We're here at Castle Oxwich, which is apparently closed, but we're just going to jump the fence.
Oh, there's someone I've got left out.
Oh, okay, there you go. Look, there's the castle. Oh, this is shit castle anyway. A Welshman's mock military castle. So, shit castle anyway. We've seen the cool ones. Over 900 years old. Cadoxton Church. Huge graveyard out here. Pretty wild. The latest episode of My House, My Castle. And we are at Neath Castle. We just walked the perimeter. Now we're getting the guts. Very cool.
Probably all falling apart, eh?
Yeah. There's the princess. So might have a bit of info here. What do we got? Neath Castle. Been around since 1150. One of Wales' oldest castles, from which Neath town is named, from the year 1150, eh? Imagine what would have been happening out here. Some crazy shit. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Gizzard Jam on Your Castle. Today we've got a rather late model castle. This is Raglan Castle. Pretty gangster. This one is from the 1400s, so it's about 600 years old. This place is probably the most well-preserved castle. It's the youngest, the late model. Whoa. This is cool. Is that a dungeon?
Yeah.
Woo, let's go. If you're naughty, you get cast into the dungeon.
See?
Oh. Whoa.
That's it.
Wonder what went down in here. This is pretty freaky. Whoa. Man, this is crazy, eh? I get sort of like a weird feeling in here.
Yeah.
Like, just imagining what would have actually happened 600 odd years ago. Fuck. Wow, is that a fireplace? Wow.
It is, eh?
That would have been a roaring bloody fire.
Elaborate dining was a mark of wealth and prestige in the 15th and 16th centuries. Can you see two big fireplaces for cooking? So there and there.
Oh, yeah.
Smaller ovens in the fireplaces for baking.
Oh, yeah, there.
On there, the hatch where food ready to serve was collected.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it. Order up. Ding! There you go. Serve it, wench. Fuck. Ooh.
I don't know this.
I'll go.
Oh, it's just a dead egg. Is that? I don't know.
This is the dungeon. Whoa. Oh.
5 stories high.
Yeah. Most important public room, built to impress. Yeah. So that's a big fireplace. What's with the little hand clasps? Lock it in there. Whoa. Capturing chair. Oh, some kind of app. Can't be bothered getting an app. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, it's actually fenced off. Bones. Oh, me. Pour us a beer. Right. Yeah, that's full. Next one. More dungeons. Yeah, you would have just got chucked in here if you did anything wrong. This is my favourite castle.
Yeah, my favourite. So much to explore.
All the way up. Whoa.
What's up again?
Yeah. Whoa, this is so high. Phew.
That's a view, eh?
Sure is.
Wow.
Castle under attack. Weeks of resisting the attack. Little courtyard. This is where people go toilet. Treasure chest. Incredible. Well, I'm going to go in here and rate that. Probably the coolest castle we've seen. The most put together one, the most amazing views, but I mean...
Another beautiful day.
If this was 400 years earlier, those other ones would have looked this cool too. Probably even cooler. Castle zone out. A Welsh delicacy called faggots. It is meat offcuts. Try the gravy first and a bit of bread. That's good gravy. Alright, first bite of a faggot. It's a massive meatball. Yum. Faggots, 10 out of 10. Alright, so last couple of nights in Swansea, and I'm going to play some drums at this open mic night. I've got a double kick pedal, so I'm going to go fucking hard.
We're going to change our drummer over. We're going to get Matt up on behind the drums.
Yeah! Found one of these things, so I'm going to have a go on it. Found a pirate museum called Jamaica Inn. There you go, for a tenner. Got two of these. Rainbow candy and gelato.